what a crazy and memorable game that was in Colorado last year for the wildcard round. These two teams are back at it again in the wildcard round on CWL. This time in St. Louis. There are the star players for both sides. There is the captain for both of the sides as well. And there is Stanchion, who had that game-winning goal with only 5 seconds remaining in the game to beat their division rivals Colorado. There is Porker, who's had a very tough season, but this team just barely managed to slide in. They were expected to be one of the best teams in the conference, but instead just barely making the playoffs after a very disappointing season. But anything can happen in the wildcard round. This one's underway on CWL. And it's in right, and there is Cora, the star scorer for Colorado. It's going to be cleared for the offense. Sent to left, and there is Stanchion, and to his left is Moss. Both with an incredible season, especially Moss. Really, this is the best season of his entire career. But they won't get any opportunity to take a shot. The heads are back over to right, and there's Cora. To his left is Blythe, who is a rookie. He's had a bit of a disappointing season in his eyes. Still pretty good for a rookie, though, but definitely wishes that he could do more for his team, who has struggled. Good saves there for Slay, the goaltender for St. Louis. But staying in right, defense can't get the clear. But instead, the offense will let that one up, and it goes over the offense now for St. Louis. Stanchion with control, wider than out of that one, but maintaining control. And able to hang on. And the centers were unaware of the ball coming once again for Colorado, and they would take advantage of the ball heading right to them. And it's staying on the left. And a save there. Then it's immediately sent back for the centers again, so the centers off to a very shaky start. Of course, 1 week break last week as we prepared for these playoffs. Now, center get it clear to right and their offense. A great opportunity to strike. Get to take a shot here on this possession. They take one there. Easy save for Slay. Another relatively simple save there. Staying in right. More shots, trying to get pressure on. Well, not containing much speed at the moment. But staying there, defense can't seem to get a good clear up. They'll get one there and send it over to left. So to the right of Stanchion is Travick, who is very underrated. Don't underestimate him. He's had a pretty good season as well for the star-studded offense for St. Louis that just came up short in the Omega last year. And there's that first goal for them. St. Louis takes their first lead of the game. And it's none other than Stanchion himself to get the goal. And on the slide right by Porker. A standard shot, nothing much into it, just bounced off. Different than what Porker was expecting, and he couldn't get the save. So now, 2 minutes into the game, 1-0, and St. Louis has the lead. We're ready to get play back underway. So it takes a bounce towards St. Louis' centers, but they can't get the clear. And now it's a fight there. St. Louis will win that battle. And now Travick with possession, trying to get to Stanchion. Colorado trying desperately to get the clear. Give good opportunities for Travick to hang on to it, but Moss cannot keep the ball going into right. So here's Cora. Blythe with control to Cora. Safe Slay, staying there, putting more pressure on, and that one slides through its spot. And it's a tie game, one response for Colorado after letting the goal by Stanchion go through, and they tie it right back up. And that one just starting to get a little bit of pressure, putting up more speed on the offense after a slow start. And it's Blythe to slide it right behind. Tough save to make for Slay, and he's unable to do it. So now back in the right, tie game. Staying in the right. Cora with control. Easy saves for Slay in center now. Trying to get the clear. Colorado's able to do it, but it bounces all the way back. Porker's aware of the ball coming in at a rocket high speed and gets the save. And now he's under pressure. He left the goal wide open for a second. St. Louis didn't take advantage of it, but it's staying in right. And there's the clear. What a sequence there, and a missed opportunity for St. Louis as Porker was leaving the net wide open, unable to take advantage. Now it's in right. Here's Cora, and he won't get a shot off. And now Sender sent it back over to right accidentally for St. Louis. Cora with a great shot there, but a good save for Slay. Comes back over to right. Take another shot, getting rapid shots and a ton of pressure on Slay. He's able to see them coming though. And the centers can't hang on for St. Louis, so the defense will get the clear, but they get it right over to the centers for Colorado, who get the clear over to right. Blythe with control. Getting speed on the ball, putting pressure on Slay. But the defense will clear it, but the centers again can't hang on. And flies with his second of the night. And he gives his team the lead. As just some mistakes for St. Louis will cost them here on their centers. Ball kept coming to the defense, just working too hard. And the centers were not picking up the ball, and just too much pressure on the goaltender, and it leads to a Colorado lead, and they have control again, putting pressure on Slay now. In right. Colorado seems to have taken over this game. Down 1 earlier, and now 1 minute to go. They have a 2-point lead. Cora putting more pressure on and able to maintain control of the offense. It's cleared over, but the offense can't hang on that time. Now it's cleared for the centers. That one's just wide, putting more pressure on. Another good save. Now it's in center, cleared it over. Good speed on the ball. Hangs on and knocked into the net. Another goal for Colorado. That's 3 unanswered now. I believe that was mainly Slay's fault. Wasn't aware of that ball behind him and knocks it into his own net. It is 3-1. There's too much pressure put on him. And Colorado's dominated time in the second half of this first on offense here. And this one's in center with 16 seconds left. They get the clear, so now that one's knocked back up to center and back over to right. Defense get the clear over the offense. There's Travis, gets it to Stanton, and it banks off Blues post and goes in. What a finish to this first. Multiple goals from both sides now. And they break the streak for the third answer for Colorado and will edge closer, and it's a 1-goal advantage now. What a finish to this first 5 seconds left. Last second goal as St. Louis is known to do. This ball seems to be stuck in the center. The horn has sounded as the clock's out, but both teams still playing on. Not sure why. And the score at the end of that first will be 3-2. The car was down early, but then they came back. So this first goal that was Stanchion. Knocks off a fork and goes into the net, and then on a slider from Blythe, 2 back-to-back. Slay unable to save it, and then accidentally knocks it into his back of the net. So now 2 goals down, but a last-second goal off both posts just stays in, and St. Louis is down 1 on Colorado. The Race to the Omega Bowl was presented by On Fitness Personal Training. No matter what season you may find yourself in, we're back here in St. Louis at the Domewood American Center, where St. Louis is trailing 1 to Colorado in a flurry finish in the first. And after the first goal by Stanchion, Colorado puts up 3 unanswered, and then the last minute goal by Stanchion to cut into the lead. It's 3-2. This one's underway in the second, and it's staying in center for now. Time on offense dominated by Colorado, especially in that second half. They seem to be just controlling the game, and they have the ball again, but they can't hang on. And no, they'll grab it from the centers, and they have control. They're scoring in the center. Blythe with 2 goals, and then Cora with a goal, and Stanchion with 2 goals for St. Louis. So now in right, as we spent most of the time in this game, but it's cleared over to left. So there is traffic to the right of Stanchion, unable to hit the net there. Moss hasn't seen much action this game, and you have to think, since he's your star player, you'd expect to see more out of him. Carter's trying to get the clear up to being blocked out by St. Louis, but they'll manage to get it through anyway. Over to the right now. Here's Cora. Trying to get speed on the ball, put more pressure on the goaltender, but instead of knocking it over to center, where St. Louis will knock to their offense, and that one's off the post, knocked back over to center, and cleared to right. There's Cora. Too safe for Slay as it comes back over to center now. Colorado has control, can't hang on, give it over to the offense for St. Louis, but then a defensive clear, and then the centers for St. Louis get back over to left. And that one's off the post on Moss's, I believe, his first shot of the night. He gave a good opportunity there. Great save for Porker. Keep that one from going in. Now the center again cleared over to right. Blythe with control. And stopped easily by Slay. And more shots, getting more pressure on and more speed on, but St. Louis will slow that one down as they give it over to left. Here's Stanchion. Moss with control. Stanchion will instead take a shot. 3 of them all stopped by Porker. Porker, of course, the younger brother of scorer for Pennsylvania. He's had a disappointing season. That went off the post, banked all the way back. So seems the high-speed ball coming in. Gets the save. Staying in right. Blythe trying to get more speed on the ball. But instead, a clear, and sees that one coming in. That one bonks off both posts for Stanchion. Nearly went in, but that one will stay out. Looked reminiscent to his last-minute goal in the first. But instead, that one will not fall into the back of the net. And instead, now it's in right. It's wide of the net, and another one wide. But Cora's able to hang on to it. That one towards the post. He's got it back again. Unable to get it out of right, but they finally will be able to. As this one gets back over to center again. Centers for St. Louis, not having their best night, that's for sure. And more pressure on the goaltender. And the defense finally gets to clear over to left to see if they can hang on to it. They seem to be struggling with the moment. Stanchion, well wide of the net. Travick now gets to Stanchion. Multiple shots, easy save for Porker, and a clear for the defense. And now in right, Cora unable to hang on to the ball for their offense. Now it's in center, and they're both battling it out. St. Louis gets to their offense, but Anita comes back, or can they hang on? And it looks like they'll be able to get control. Not much speed on the ball, and it's an immediate clear for the defense for Colorado. No goals yet so far in the second. Well wide on an attempt to score from Cora. Another save. Now Blythe trying to get speed on the ball. Instead, St. Louis gets the clear, and they get the center, but Colorado will steal it from them. But they'll lose the battle, and it'll go over to the left in the end of it. Travick with control. Let's stop for a second. There's a shot, just misses wide. Staying in left, Colorado has control. Their defense gets the clear to center, and then they get it over to right. So now all of those wide. Hang on, instead it'll go to center with less than a minute left. Scoreless in the second. It's the clear. In right now. And now the center, both teams trying to get the clear. Then back and forth, St. Louis will get it over to left. Wide of the net, on attempt from Stanchion. Moss trying to get control. Instead Stanchion will take the shot, saved by Porker, and then sent back by the Colorado centers to get it back and left. Stanchion with the attempt. Saves for Porker. Staying there, and then it gets the clear. Slaysaw coming in, a wide shot for Cora on a prime opportunity. Unable to put it on the net, though. And now here's Stanchion. They're saved. Moss now looking to take a shot instead. It'll be clear for the defense with 9 seconds left. Trying for the last minute goal. Colorado trying to get a good opportunity on it. Will take a shot here with only 2 seconds left. They will, but the time will run out. That'll do it for a scoreless second.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Aaliyah Lockery, and I use Autumn Fitness. I work out with Autumn Fitness in my own home, so it's really nice. It's something that I can do in between running the household, and I like that. And it's something that makes me feel good about myself, so I appreciate that. And I know that you could appreciate it as well if you just give Autumn a call. And there's a link in the description below if you just want to look at it and get started on your season of life.
These two teams met up in the wildcard round last year in Colorado, where St. Louis ultimately won with a last-minute goal, 5-4 over Colorado. Of course, these two division rivals will now meet up again here on CWL in the wildcard round. Of course, St. Louis earning the 2nd seed this time, Colorado just sneaking into the 5th seed. But even with those deficits, always predicted to be a close matchup with these two teams. 3-2 at the moment. They both split in the regular season faceoffs 1-1. That one's wide in the net. Offense for Colorado has done a great job being able to hang on to the ball so far this game. That one's wide in the net. They currently have the lead 3-2. Staying in right. Shots on, just trying to get speed, but it'll come back over to center instead, and there's St. Louis trying to hang on. They're unable to do so, so the centers, St. Louis struggles continually in the third. The defense will just get it straight over to the left, but immediately clear for the defense for Colorado. What a story would be if Colorado was able to make it to the divisional round against Phoenix, especially after their early season struggles, just barely making it into the playoffs. They anything is possible in these playoffs. And we know that Colorado, one of those teams who can turn on in the playoffs, their season, of course, ended against St. Louis in the wild card last year. St. Louis now, of course, coming up short in the Omega Bowl against Pennsylvania last year, and they get a goal to tie it up here. Able to hang on to it in offense. And Stanchion will get his third of the night. What a night for him. And he ties up this game. So, of course, Stanchion with the first goal of the game gives him goal. Then he gave 3 unanswered before Stanchion with the last second goal in the first to cut the deficit to 1. And then after scoreless second, there is our first goal in about 8 minutes. So now it's centered. Colorado able to get the clear. Taking multiple shots, showing speed on the ball, but instead will go to center. Colorado has it there, but they can't hang on. They knock it over to left. And now the defense for Colorado gets the clear and sends it over to right. The defense for St. Louis getting control. Back and forth between these two teams. That one's out of the net. There's been a bit off tonight. Not his finest. He has 1 goal and is really more Slay's fault. Of course, Blythe with the other 2. So now that one's wide of the net, and so much power goes all the way over to right. But then it comes back to over to left. There's traffic. There is Moss. A quiet night. He has gotten some pressure on the goaltender. Now it goes wide. Moss looking to take a shot, and he will, but it will be wide of the net. And it'll slide all the way over to right. And there's the clear now. Colorado sends it back to right. We're about halfway through this final period. Staying in right. Blythe with control of the ball. Cora takes a shot, and it's wide again. That is Haunton today, but they still have the ball. Cora trying on, but goes to center, so Colorado will get this clear again. Then it's sent back to the defense, and in left now, but it comes to center and to right. Cleared immediately back over. Stanchion with control, multiple shots, but it's traffic will break through and get his team the first stages of that first. It's 4-3 traffic. Who I was saying they're getting underrated and outrecruited right there, getting his first goal of the wild card round, and it's a big one, and it gives his team the lead with just over 2 minutes remaining. So now Porker, after allowing no goals in the second, he'll allow 2 so far, and his team is trailing now. That one just missed, and then a defensive score for Colorado. What a time to do it! Just 10 seconds after the goal from Travick. It's tied at 4 again. What a time to do it. That is Durak, who is to the right of Porker, and that is his biggest goal of the season. And it's tied up again here at the Dome of America Center in St. Louis. In center, cleared over to left. Trying to hang on, they're able to do so. So now it's cleared by the centers over to right. Here is Cora. Trying to give his team the lead. The next goal could win it all and bring the team to the next stage. Of course, St. Louis wins to go to the conference to wait and see who will win the divisional. If Colorado wins, they will go to Phoenix and they'll have to work the hard way and try to make the Omega Bowl. But it's definitely doable. We know that this team can fight, but it's in left at the moment. They have to win against St. Louis. That's a wide shot from Moss. Traffic has control, can't hang on, but then the centers get the clear. There's Stanchion. That's a goal. It's Traffic again, his second of the night and the biggest one so far. He gave his team the lead just a few minutes ago, and now he will give his team the lead with just a minute and 11 seconds remaining. Could be the game-winning goal for them. Colorado needs to scramble to keep their hopes alive. What a time to do it. What a night for Traffic, who is to the right of Stanchion. The ball has been dropped now, so now Colorado needs something. Now down again. That one's wide of the net. Cora needs to start putting it more pressure on the goaltender instead of just having those wide shots in center. Both teams battling it out. St. Louis will get the clear, so let's see if they can hang on. No, the defense will get the clear, and it goes over to right. Lacey is coming, and he gets a stop on a defensive attempt to score. Cora has control, but it's cleared for the defense. Will St. Louis just try to waste up the clock with 40 seconds remaining? Ball barely moving. Gotta keep it moving or else you get penalized. There's 30 seconds left. And Colorado's defense clear out. The offense doesn't see it and they send it back. Then they'll get it. and they need something to happen. So now St. Louis's defense can't hang on to it. Here's Cora, stopped there. Blythe gives it to Cora this time, but it's cleared for St. Louis again. 19 seconds remaining. Colorado needs something. Their season is on the line, as it was last year in this exact same round against the same team. And I save for Slay. 8 seconds remaining. Clock counting down, running out of time. In desperation, and St. Louis will do it, and just after the horn will sound, Colorado scores, but it's too late for them, and their season's over, and they will lose with just a couple of seconds less than they needed. And let's look at the regular standing. St. Louis will go to the conference championship. Colorado is out, so they'll wait to see who wins the divisional round. Whoever wins, they will play against. And whoever wins the Great Britain or Texas game will go to Phoenix. What a finish and a devastating ending for Colorado. Getting so close yet again against the same team. Just a few more seconds of the clock and they would have brought this to overtime. But instead they'll face a heartbreaking defeat and a heartbreaking end to the season. What a great game this was. Stay tuned for more games in the playoffs.